This is our best attempt to piece together the Bioshock multiverse chronology in 3 minutes. Let's begin. Look, I hope you like multiverse theory because you're about to get a whole ton of it.
In one universe, a quantum physicist named Rosalind Lutis figures out how to suspend particles in spite of gravity. Meanwhile, at the Battle of the Wounded Knee, a man named Booker DeWitt is offered a chance to redeem himself of the sins on the battlefield via religious baptism. In one universe, he refuses and lives a life of drinking and gambling. In another, he accepts the offer and is reborn as Zachary Hale Comstock. Comstock, with the help of Lutis, builds a floating city utopia they call Columbia. Over time, it degrades into a dystopia of corruption and racism. Lutis also discovers portals to other universes called tears. Comstock uses these tears to improve technology and obtain Adam, a special chemical that allows the user to rewrite person's genetic code to use superpowers. Due to overexposure to the tears, Comstock ages rapidly and becomes sterile. Using fancy quantum physics stuff, Rosalind comes into contact with her alternate self from Booker's universe, Robert. The two communicate back and forth and dream of being brother and sister together. To find an heir to his throne, Comstock tasks Rosalind to open a portal to Booker's dimension and tasks Robert with finding Booker to take his daughter Anna. He renames her Elizabeth. The tear closes on Elizabeth's finger, cutting it in half, which allows her to open tears to other worlds because of quantum entanglement or something. Robert and Rosalind, but mostly Robert, regret their decision and help Booker retrieve his daughter. Before they can do that, Comstock betrays the Lutis twins and sabotages their tear machine. Instead of killing them, their consciousness are scattered across space-time, allowing them to access any universe at any time at any location. For revenge against Comstock and to help Booker, the Lutis twins transport Booker to Comstock's dimension, finds his daughter, and kills Comstock. Booker realizes that he is also Comstock from another timeline, and the disaster that is Columbia can only be stopped if Booker dies before he makes the decision to be, or not to be, baptized. As such, Elizabeth takes him to a dimension where he chooses to die before he makes his decision after the Battle of the Wounded Knee, thus preventing Columbia's existence. This starts another set of events in a completely different universe with a man named Andrew Ryan. Andrew Ryan builds a utopia underwater called Rapture. It's here that he discovers sea slugs that produce Adam. A man named Fontaine implants the sea slugs inside young girls called Little Sisters and produces his own Adam-filled army to overthrow Ryan. Ryan has a baby. Fontaine steals the baby, brainwashes him to make him obedient to any command starting with "would you kindly," and sends him to the surface. Fontaine's initial attack doesn't work and he fakes his own death, going under the new alias Atlas. To protect the Little Sisters, Ryan makes special guardians called Big Daddies. One such Big Daddy, called Delta, has his daughter named Eleanor stolen from him by a woman named Lamb. Delta dies, but Eleanor uses the Little Sisters to keep him alive. Atlas leads another attack on Ryan, which fails, and the warfare turns the utopia into a dystopia. Jack, manipulated by the phrase "would you kindly," arrives in Rapture and finds Ryan. Ryan explains that Jack is only being manipulated for Atlas. Jack kills Ryan. A woman named Dr. Tenenbaum removes the hypnotic effect from Jack. Jack finds and kills Atlas. Delta awakens from his revival process and tracks down his daughter Eleanor. Together, Eleanor and Delta escape Rapture and kill Lamb. And that's the Bioshock storyline in 3 minutes. Thanks for giving us your Adam.